Extreme vetting. I call it extreme.
Extreme
vetting.
The White House admits it made a mistake with Staff Secretary Rob Porter.
3 women, 2 ex-wives, and one of his ex-girlfriends have surfaced with allegations of abuse.
So the administration hell-bent on extreme vetting for incoming immigrants not from Norway.
Extreme
vetting.
Released a statement saying that the reason they allowed a wife-beater to remain in the White House for 13 months after becoming aware of the allegations was because they never completed a background check. Well, that's just about as ironic as Trump screaming about ending what anti-immigrant Republicans call chain migration, while his in-laws walked the White House lawn because of, wait for it, chain migration. As more details surface regarding both the extent of Rob Porter's brutality towards his ex-wives, yes, 2, he beat up both his ex-wives, and the amount of information that was known to those still vouching for Porter, it shines an enormous hypocritical light on the shambolic nature of Trump's White House. Whenever an immigrant sneezes in the wrong direction, Trump stands upon a podium and lambasts all immigrants as the downfall of this country.
Our country has enough problems. We don't need more, and these are problems like we've never had before.
While pushing for stricter vetting to be implemented. All while his already morally ambiguous, rat-infested White House played home to a domestic abuser for over a year. And Trump did nothing about it, only taking action once the photos were released. And by the way, don't be fooled. They didn't file this Trump aid because they found out. They took action because we found out. And not only that, but Chief of Staff John Kelly is on record glorifying this scumbag as some homegrown treasure, all while Porter's superiors knew the allegations against him. But then again, why are we surprised? It's not like Donald's shit-stained past was kept under wraps. His voters had no problem turning the hypocritical Christian cheek in return for tax cuts. So a domestic abuser dining in the same room as some of the greatest Americans who have ever lived is just par for the course in 2018 America. But with Porter gone, I wanted to play a little game called What If This Was Obama? So let's give it a whirl, shall we? Round 1. What if Barack Obama was caught on tape admitting to sexually assaulting women? Would conservatives A, dismiss it as mere locker room talk, B, impeach him, or C, impeach him, and then introduce a bill named the Use Taxpayer Funds to Send Barack Back to Kenya Act? Round 2. What if Obama paid off a porn star to keep hush-lipped over an affair he had while his wife was at home pregnant? Would conservatives A, say a prayer and look the other way, B, impeach, or C, impeach, and then officially name this the worst presidential scandal since the tan suit fiasco of 2010? In round 3, we'll move from Obama to Obama's staff. So what if Obama had 37 staff members resign or get fired in the first year of his presidency for reasons including lying about having conversations with the Russian government, beating up 2 ex-wives, which was kept under wraps for a year, by the way, the surfacing of past racist comments, the surfacing of more past racist comments, and of course engaging in a conspiracy against the United States? If this were Obama's staff, would conservatives A, say that it's all part of the process of making America great again, B, impeach and spend every waking moment between crying about Hillary's emails to try and gut the entire government head to toe, meaning the President's Staff Secretary, Chief of Staff, White House Counsel and Communications Director all gone, or C, impeach and launch a thorough investigation into the possibility of ISIS being birthed under Obama? I really think I should copyright that game. The case of Rob Porter and attempting to cover it up would be a fireable offense in any other business, but not Donald Trump's White House, because they are just following the practice of a man who has set the standard from the moment he ran. A man with countless sexual assault allegations, a documented history of being slanderous and vulgar towards women. So hiring a wife beater is just staying true to what they believe to be